What's up, guys? So I just left Best Buy. I picked up this phone mount. The phone that is recording me is currently sitting on, and it's actually kind of cool. It records my phone and I don't have to use this hand or this hand to make this video. If you noticed in my other videos, that's how I was doing it, and it's probably not the safest, nor is it probably legal. So decided to go get this. That's besides the point. Y'all probably don't care about that, do y'all? Y'all are here for exterior cleaning. That's what y'all are here for. And so today, I guess I'll just jump right into it and tell you what we're about to dive into. I am going to where I have my trailer at. I'm going to make a video of my RODI filtration water fed pole system. Kind of show y'all how I set it up on my trailer. Currently, I don't have a crazy setup yet. I really don't. But I do have all the necessities to get the job done, and very well at that. So, hey baby, it's starting from rags. I'm showing y'all the come up, okay? There's a lot of people out there, they've already, quote unquote, made it. They have a pretty successful or very successful business, been doing it for a long time, they have experience, yada, yada, yada. That's not me. I'm new to the industry, okay? I do have experience in business, for service business, extensive experience. I really do. Window cleaning and solar panel cleaning, pressure washing in general, I've done it off and on throughout the years, but I've never done it for a business or as a business. So I am a rookie. I don't claim to know it all, have all the answers, any of this. I'm simply documenting my journey and sharing my thoughts along the way, sharing whatever I think, whatever I see fit, pretty much. So yeah, I don't know, man. All I'm gonna be doing is just kind of showing y'all my system, showing y'all how I set it up, and I'll link the video to the guide. There's a video on YouTube that I found of the DIY system. He's actually the one that built it, and I just took his blueprint pretty much and did it myself. I did it for two reasons this way. One, to save money. The window clean or the water fed pole systems are pretty pricey, and two, just kind of, if you're putting it together and stuff, you're gonna understand how that system works, for one, but two, if there's any problems or you need to change a filter, whatever it is, you know exactly how to do that or fix it. Or if you need to replace a part, you know what the part is, and you know how to disassemble and reassemble that part into the actual system. So those are a couple reasons why I went this route. I think if I ever get a portable system again, I'll probably buy a Zeros system, or just at least a professional grade pre-assembled system. And then with the system I built, it's amazing. I have not had one actual issue. I've had little petty things, like a leak here or there, little things like that, but after I hammered out all those little kinks, I haven't had a problem. So I think with this system, later on down the road, if I ever get a portable one that I want to be able to wheel and tote around or whatever, I will. But this system, I will probably stick on my trailer, or if I go with the truck build, however I plan that out, I will have it mounted to the trailer or truck, or van if I have a van. And that's how I think I'll do that. Just because it's a great system, it's affordable, and it would work great. Like I could set it up to look so nice, very functional, clean, and all that on a trailer or on a rig set up for a truck, whatever, So that's what I see myself doing with this system later on down the road. Right now, this is just what I'm starting out with, man. And I know a lot of you guys out there are going to be able to relate and get some inspiration and really see how it's not impossible to get these things done. In the very beginning, get traditional cleaning tools. That's all you need, and that's going to get you into a lot of jobs, cleaning windows, things like that. If you want to move into solar panel cleaning, that's a big reason why I did originally get my water fed pole system, or build it, is because I kind of wanted to branch into doing solar panel cleaning as well. It seems at the time, it seemed very quick and painless, but pretty good ticket item, And so that's why I did that. And that's what I recommend y'all do. Start with the little things. You know, you can buy if you want to do pressure washing, buy cheap or a used pressure washer. Get your feet wet, see if it's something you're interested in continuing to do, and grow from there. You know, you don't have to have the top of the line everything to start. You just got to have some grit, you got to have some will and determination, and you got to just have the bare necessities. So I know you guys can do it because I've been doing it, and I am still part-time, but dude, like, once I'm just kind of financially in a pickle right now. You know, like, things have been tight, and this window cleaning and pressure washing and all the things I've been doing on the side has made the world of difference. And if I can keep generating this lead flow and extra income, man, like, I'm gonna be able to finally start saving some money again, get some money saved up, and then go all in on this, because that is the goal. That is my plan, and that is all I've been working towards lately. So I'm excited for what the future holds. God is good, and I just want to pass that to y'all. You know, I want y'all to go out and create something for yourself, you know, something that you could eventually pass down to your children, something that you can build up to give you freedom to really enjoy and experience life with your family, with your children. And so, yeah, I don't know, I'm going on a tangent. I'm pulling up to where I have my equipment right now, and so I'll pull that out, and then I'll get y'all back out and start recording so y'all can kind of see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? All right, boys. I'll see y'all in a second. Peace. Check it. That's hard, dude. Oh. Nope. Window cleaning resource. Alright, what's in here? I'm gonna pull it out real quick. Oh! This? Trailer small. 5x8. So maybe a 5x10, I can't remember. But I don't really have room for this guy. So what I typically do with this is just throw it in the bed of my truck along with my pack out. I need to make a little video of that. It's what I hold all of my traditional tools in. I hold a lot of spare parts that I may need for pressure washing equipment, water fed pull system equipment, quick connects, all types of stuff in there. I keep extra towels, I keep soap, just random things that I may need. I keep that in my pack out, but that's at my house. This, where I keep all this equipment, is actually at my fiance's mother's house. I'm fortunate enough to she allowed me to use her spare little shed thing. Keeps all my equipment locked up and safe. It is pretty much have the elements, but it is not entirely. So dirt, leaves, dust, and the cold does affect it. So when the weather starts really getting down there, getting closer to negative degrees, or not negative, I'm sorry, freezing point, then I'll winterize my equipment and probably put it up for the winter. I was kind of debating taking off my water-fed pull system and just keeping it in my house, since it is still portable. I only have it strapped down right now. I was thinking about taking it out and leaving it in my house to where I could kind of extend the season for water-fed cleaning, solar panels or window cleaning, but I don't know if I'll do that. I might. I really might. We'll see when we get there, and if I do, I'll update y'all on that. If I just decide to winterize my system, I'll update y'all on that. I'll more than likely make a video on either outcome. So, enough of the jibber jab. I'm gonna move this, and then check this out. So this is the trailer in general. Like I said, 5x8. It's a little battered, but hey, dude, it's got life in it. The axles are good, which is the most important. Tires are good, and bearings and all that. So all that's good. The trailer is sturdy. I just leave it on this because this is slower than crap to have to use, and it's also crooked. my granddad. This was my granddad's old trailer. I guess at some point he forgot to lift this and pulled off with it and bent it. It's besides the point. It's a tilt trailer, so this comes out and it can lift this up. I don't really use that for anything. It's a good trailer though. I got it from my grandmother, and it was my great-grandfather's trailer. Got it from my grandmother, and yeah, dude, it's been amazing. So what I did is I strapped this 20-foot ladder, just a normal ladder. It's not a window cleaning ladder or anything like that, but I needed it one day, and so I ran over to Lowe's or Home Depot and I bought that. And that's actually how I bought that ladder as well. Just needed it one day, ran over and got it. One thing I do want to do is eventually get actual window cleaning ladders, like some A-frames and things like that, because they definitely have their use case and they're very effective at being used in the way that they're designed to. So eventually I will get that, but yeah, threw this on there, just bungeed her up. That goes in the bed like I said. Here's the actual water fed system. Right here is the first filter, and this is just a carbon filter. It's going to drop the parts per million down pretty well. Man, eventually I need to run a test to where I can just check what it's spitting out after this, and then kind of go stage by stage and see what the TDS readings are for each stage, you know. But that's for another day. So it goes first through this, and then it goes through the RO tank, which is down here, or the RO filter. And then it goes from the RO filter up into the deionization tank, which is that one right there. And then it spits out through that green hose into my hose reel. I just did this last week, and I actually love it, dude. It turned out so nice. Like, it works perfect. But I got this hose reel. I thought it was the portable one when I bought it. Not the portable one. This is one to be mounted, and that's fine. Oh, I forgot. I need to put one more screw in there. See that, boys? I need to do that. But anyways, it's the one that gets mounted, so I didn't use it for a while. I used it for one job just to test it, and it worked great, but didn't get to use it past that until recently when I finally mounted it up, just put it through, and it works great, dude. Like, I just grab it, yank her out, that's that. And then I got this one day for I believe I got it for a pressure washing job, if I remember correctly. Yes, I did, yeah. I got this hose reel thing, portable hose reel, from Northern Tool, $100. It was like, I think it says, I don't know what that says actually, but it was like $100. And obviously it doesn't look the nicest. It's not the most professional and cool thing you've ever seen, but it does the freaking job, dude. And yeah, so then I got my pressure washer. I bought this baby off of Facebook, and it's been a damn champ. It's the Stihl RB800, so it's the top of the line commercial pressure washer that they offer. There's so many pressure washers that are great, and I went with this one simply because of the price that I found it for. There's a guy here in town. He owns a waste management company, so he takes care of dumpsters and stuff like that, just hauling off trash, and has a lot of dumpster trucks. And that's what he was using to clean off the dumpster trucks for, he said, for a little bit, but he wanted to go up and get a hot water unit so it could cut down on the cleaning time. And so it was pretty much brand new. Had a couple hours on it, and yeah, he just wanted something with heat and posted it for sale. I messaged him, and he said it was available, whatever. But I think he was asking like $1,100 or something like that, like pretty high price. And so I let it sit there for a while, and this was last winter, I believe, from maybe the winter before. No, it was last winter. And he said it was available, all that. And then I just let it set because I was like, it's winter time. Nobody's going to be looking for a pressure washer, especially where I live. It's not a big service yet because I'm going to change that. But it's not a big industry here. And I just wasn't too worried about somebody coming and grabbing it under me. So I let it set and messaged him a couple other times, you know, asking whatever. And one day I finally hit him up and I was like, hey, you still got it? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, could you do 500 or 700, or it was either 500 or 700. I can't remember which. This is a $1,900 pressure washer, brand new. And one of the two, 500 or 700, I offered him. And I said, hey, it's all the cash I got. I'll come to you wherever you are today if you're willing to take this. And he said, you know, if you can make it here today before 5 o'clock or whatever it was, I'll do that. And I was like, you got a deal. And I booked it down there, got to talking to him. He's a really cool guy. And we ran it for a little bit, looked through it, and seemed like a good deal. And so I picked it up. And that's what I've had since. So yeah, all these things I've just accumulated over the time. I bought this, whatever the hell that's called. I've never known how to say it, but I bought that leaf blower one day when years back I was mowing, and for myself, just on the side, making some extra money. I went and bought that because I needed a leaf blower. My other one went out, and it was a really cheap one at Lowe's. Decided to test it out. If I didn't like it, I was going to return it. It was pretty dang decent leaf blower for the price, so I kept it. That's how I got that. Got the little still surface cleaner. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's not much. I think this is a 16-inch. I believe it's 16-inch, which, whatever it was, that's what everybody was saying I should run for what pressure washer I have for the PSI, or the gallons per minute and the PSI that it puts out. So, yeah, I don't know. See, that's my system. I'll kind of walk you through how I've set it up now. So, obviously have this back here. I have this hose ran to here. So, okay, so let me just walk you through. If I pull up to a property, say the house is back here, this side is the side I want to pull up to. So I want the right side of the trailer facing the property that I'm going to be cleaning. That will be back here. Reason being is because my hoses are on this side. Strategic, very mindful, you know, that's what I did. But what I do here is I get this hose and I just unwind it and I run it to the faucet at the property. Whatever spigot that I'm using, I'll just drag this out, connect it to the spigot. This is 3/4, so it's got really good flow. It's as big as I could find, and actually that's a lie. I did find some inch hose. Thought about it, still thinking about it. I don't know. We'll see. Might test it, see if it makes a difference or not. But 3/4, and it goes into 3/4 right here. And so really, I have this whole thing set up backwards. If you notice, my hose here has a connection. Can't go up in. I've tightened this sucker up, but this is actually the male end. So it's set up normally because how these work is you connect right here. Your female end of the hose connects to this male end of the hose reel. So the male end connects into the female end of the hose, and then this goes to right here, and it has a male end that comes out, and then a female hose connects to it. Wait, no, I got that backwards. No. Dude, I'm sorry. I just butchered that, boys. Okay, let's redo this. Ready? Rewinded. Okay. So, y'all get the idea. Female hose connects to a male end of the hose reel. And then on this side, we got a female end on the hose reel that connects to a male end on the water hose. So typically how these work is this end is going to plug up to the home, and then or to the home or the business spigot, run that to the spigot, and then it shoots water in and then out of this end. I have this completely reversed simply because I didn't know another way to do it using what I have. So what I have is the male end of the hose. I put this double female attachment onto it, and now it's a female end. And so I can run this to the home, connect to the spigot. So when I get to the property, I'll drag this all the way out, plug it up to the spigot. And then that's going to send water from the spigot to this hose reel, through the hose reel, out this hose. This hose is on a quick connect. It's where I can show you real quick. Ah, jeez, it's hard with one hand. Okay, maybe I can't one-handed. Okay, anyways, dude. I feel like this video is going to crap. I don't have my stuff in line. Jeez, man. Goodness. Okay. Sorry, boys. Let's see. this can be connected to my water fed pole system, where I can just go and connect it over to my pressure washer, making it easier. I know it didn't look easy. I just made that look, okay, made it look real complicated. I'm gonna set y'all right here so y'all aren't just going crazy looking at whatever the heck I'm making y'all look at. Yeah, connects up to either one with a quick connect. You can just run it to my water fed pole system, or I can run it over to my pressure washer system, making it super easy. So if I run it how I have it ran right now, going to the water fed, it's going to go through the carbon filter, down that hose into the RO membrane, down the RO membrane, out that hose, and then from that hose up into the deionization tank. See that? That's how that works. And then down there, see how we have that valve right there? That's the reject water. I keep it closed when I'm not using it, but when I am using it, that's the adjustment that I was mentioning that I have to make sure that my TDS is where it needs to be. That reject hose I have ran just through right here, and I leave it up like that when it's not being used. When it is being used, I'll either run it through and then like just hanging right here, and it'll release right here, or I can just kind of run it back and then pull it through somewhere over here and release it on the side of the trailer, whichever one I want. So that's that. Once I have the water hose connected to a spigot and ready, now it's time to drag out this hose. This is the feed hose. So once it comes out of the RO tank, it goes through this green hose into my water fed hose. So this is the biggest hose you can find for water fed. Works great, high flow, and there's that. Sorry, really like that. I can't remember how long it is. It's either 100 or 200 foot. It's long as shit, I'll tell you that. I think it's 200, and then I think I have this green is 50, and then I think the orange is 100. So together I could have anywhere from 250 to 350, I guess, in length. And I haven't ran into an issue of not being able to reach all around a property that I've been to, and I've been to some pretty big ones, so it's worked out great so far. Everything for the water fed system, it's not pretty, but it is very useful. It works, and it's made it really easy since I've set it up this way. It cuts down on my time for when I'm pulling up to a job to get out in the mode and get ready for the job, and it cuts down on my load up time when I'm done with the property and getting everything ready to get out of there. So that's what I wanted it to do, and that's what it has done for me, and I really love that. So yeah, got this hose, put this little basket in here, mounted it, and that just holds these hoses. I have it at an angle just to kind of keep it forward, and then if I ever just want to bypass this, I don't want to go through this, I can disconnect this hose, and I can connect this, which just runs through typical hose. So there's that. I have a few brushes down here in case I ever need brushes for anything. This is a soft bristle, like a car cleaning type of brush. These are harder bristle brushes right here. This one has a squeegee on the back side of it, more so for concrete and stuff like that. So yeah, got brushes. Eventually I want to put like some tubing or something somewhere on the trailer to where those can actually just kind of sit, and then kind of like a wool rack, you know, that you see on lawn care. Dang, dude, I'm struggling, man. All right. One hand's not working out for me today. Sorry, boys, but I want to get like some PVC or something and mount it up to where they can maybe sit like that, you know, and inside the tubing will be holding it, but just kind of have them like that. You know, there's a lot that people have and they're just sitting like this on the trailer pretty much, but I think it sticks out too much that way. I think running it at an angle in some form or fashion, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll figure something out like that though, you know. But yeah, I don't know, guys, that's pretty much my whole trailer breakdown. I do have like some just random freaking chemical sprayers and stuff when I need them. Got fuel tanks, all that stuff, just the bare necessities. But this is everything that is on the trailer, coming on the trailer. And then, like I said, I keep the ladder and my pack out in the back of the truck. When I get to my house, I'll make a video of the pack out. I keep that at my house because it's the stuff I use a lot more. It's all my traditional equipment, and I like just keeping it with me, just so if I ever get a random job that I need to go do, I don't have to come over here to get it. I can just load it up at my house and get on the road. If I need the water fed or the pressure washer or any of this stuff, that's when I'll make the commute over here. It's not a long drive, but if I can save some time where I can, then why not, you know? So that's pretty much it. I really hope this has helped. Oh, that kid asked me about the reject water, or he was having an issue, I believe, with not being able to get his TDS levels all the way down to a 0, which could be a few different reasons. What I've found that have been reasons why it might not get down to 0 TDS for me is because of that lever. So that gets adjusted. You just open it like this, like that, and then it'll start flowing some water. And with the water open and running, and then all the valves and everything open to where water is running through your system, once you open this, it's going to start shooting out the reject water. This water is going to be high TDS. I've seen up into, you know, pushing 1,000 TDS coming out of this. So this water you definitely want to release. But if you release too much out of here, you're going to start losing pressure. And so that's why you really got to, at least with the DIY system, I don't know how these professional commercial systems work, but for mine, I have to adjust this and kind of play with it just a tad, to where it's putting out enough of this reject water, but not too much to where it's killing my pressure. And some other issues that I know could be a reason why your TDS is not getting to an absolute 0 would be a high likelihood of your deionization tank might not be packed well enough with that resin that's inside, or it just wasn't done correctly, like packed correctly or whatever, creating channeling. And basically what that means is the water is coming through, and instead of being forced to go through all of the resin and being filtered and then pushed back out, it's basically just passing by this. It's channeling, which is saying it's not being filtered through, it's just running through and not actually being filtered. So that could be a reason. And some other reasons could just be bad filters. You know, you have a bad carbon filter, more than likely a bad RO filter. And I don't know, I'm still learning myself, and so I haven't really ran into those issues before, but from things that I've seen on Facebook posts and online and things like that, those are kind of some of the areas I would start and experimenting with. And if you still can't figure it out from there, dude, get in the Facebook groups. Some of those guys, they're just, I don't know, grouchy old guys, you know. Some of them don't have anything good to say or any good advice to give. They just want to criticize and put down. But as a whole, the majority of those guys in there, they give great advice. They're very helpful, friendly people, good people, and they are willing to help. Just be willing to humble yourself when you come and ask for advice or just some knowledge, you know, some type of help. So yeah, I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Hope that this kind of maybe gives you some ideas of where you can start, because this is where I'm starting, and give you some ideas of how you can actually go out and do this. You know, it's not impossible, and it's definitely something that could really benefit. I'm sorry, I'm trying to set this up a little bit for you guys. It's something that could really benefit your life, you know, being able to just go out and do something for yourself, you know, go out and start a business that just can pay off more than you ever knew it could, you know. And that's my hope, that's my plan, and that's my dream, is just being able to provide for my family, my friends, all my loved ones, people that I come in contact with, the employees that I eventually will hire down the road. I want to be able to provide and serve these people to the best of my ability, and I really want to leave an impact on this world when I'm gone. Not a impact of like I don't know how to say this. Not necessarily like legacy, as in I want people to remember me, but something that really sticks with me is leaving the earth better than when you got here, I guess, or just giving instead of only taking. You know, like I want to give back to people, and I don't only want to take and all these opportunities, all this money, all these experiences only for me. No, I want to be able to share in those and give other people the opportunity to have their own experiences and memories and opportunities and things like that, you know. And really, I just want to be able to live my life for more than just myself. Life is so much bigger than one person or one thing, and that was Jesus' whole ministry, is just being a servant leader and just loving God with all your heart, and then right under that, loving others as you love yourself. You know, so that's my biggest goal and aspiration, is just being able to create the opportunities to do that to the highest extent possible for the resources and opportunities that I'm given. So yeah, I'm sorry it was a choppy video today. I'm still getting the hang of all this, and I just really hope this helps in some type of way for any one of y'all out there. If y'all have any other questions, don't hesitate to drop it in the comment, or you can if you want to get in contact with me, I'm sure you could figure out a way to do so. I have a website, I have phone numbers out there, things like that. So if you really want to get in contact with me, reach out, throw it in the comments. I can figure out a way to reach out to y'all. But I want to be able to help y'all, and I want to be able to grow with y'all as much as possible. So let's build a little community around a service business, and not just a service business about making money, but a service business with passion behind it and purpose more than anything. Purpose to just make it bigger than our little view of what the world and what life is. So yeah, guys, really appreciate it if y'all made it all the way through this video. If you did, you're a real one. Can't wait to see y'all in the next video, and still haven't got like a little slick little thing that I say at the end of these, but it will come. I know it will come. But appreciate y'all for hanging out and watching this. Yeah, I want to see y'all go do something too. I want to see y'all go get y'all's own equipment and get y'all own business started, whatever that is, whether it's exterior cleaning, whether it's mowing, whether it's, I don't care. I want to see you go do something for yourself. I know you can. You just got to know you can. Peace.